You have these three console commands that dictate where your view model is positioned. X between -2 to 2.5 is horizontal position, Y between -2 to 2 is how far away it is from you, and Z between -2 to 2 is how high it is. I suggest trying Z at 2 for the ultimate gangster experience. Also, there's this command for the view model FOV. It goes between 54 and 68, and you can think of it as how zoomed in you are on your hands. Lastly, if you want to go back to default settings, you can use these command. And alternatively, if you don't want to mess with the console, there's this very cool map by Crush Z you can use. And also important to point out that there's no Bob settings as of right now. Anyway, why am I making tutorials all of a sudden? Well, so many people were asking how to get this view model, so I might as well refer them to this video. These are the settings I personally use. Another question I got quite frequently is why I'm even using these models. Well, first of all, I just like the look. It kinda makes more sense for the gun to be lower and closer to the middle rather than holding it up to my cheek. Well, at least in case of terrorists, cause, you know, Ts hold their rifles at the hip, while CTs actually properly aim with them. That's a very nice little detail. CTs also used to be different in that they holstered SMGs on their chest rather than on the back. I like the detail a lot too, but it was removed with CS2. What a shame. Anyway, back to the view models. Another advantage of middle models is just a better view of the right side of your screen without compromising the left side. It's not anything major and probably won't win you any games, but at least prevents you from being featured in the next Franz J video. I think in general, view models in video games are quite an interesting topic, how it started in the middle with Wolfenstein and Doom, Quake, then slowly moved more and more to the right, arguably because that way you can show more of the weapon and, more importantly, cosmetics applied to it. I'm also personally a big fan of view models that sway a lot, like in GoldenEye or Time Splitters. They do similar stuff in realistic games nowadays, so maybe this style has a future. Anyway, I'm yapping too much. This was pretty much everything you should know about view models. Gabe and Crump, I hope you're happy. Ah yes, they also look better in shirts.